Marco Rubio made a hilarious claim about Barack Obama's presidency here at the CBS Republican debate. Let's watch.
No president can know everything, right? So a smart leader knows how to ask questions. So if you could talk to any previous president, what's the smart question you would ask about that job that you'd want to know?
Well, I think one of the presidents, the president I grew up under was Ronald Reagan. And Reagan had a vision for America's future. And if you think about what Ronald Reagan inherited, it's not unlike what the next president is going to inherit. This is the worst president we've had in 35 years. 35 years back would have made it Jimmy Carter. That's what Ronald Reagan inherited. And I think the question you would ask is, how did you inspire, again, the American people to believe in the future?
Okay, that claim is factually incorrect. This isn't just a matter of opinion. Hey, which president do you think was the best and the worst? And he said that Obama's the worst president in 35 years. So Bush was better than Obama, is the claim. Marco, these things are measurable, you jackass. Whatever criteria, whatever standard you want to use, unless you say get rid of all the criteria, get rid of every standard, and I'm just going to go and speak out of my ass and just say he's better because, I don't know, he's a Republican, and therefore Republicans are better by definition because they're in my party. Meh. That's a child's way of thinking. So let's go through some relevant areas here. These guys say they're deficit hawks. Okay, who did better on that? Well, George W. Bush left us with a $1.4 trillion deficit. President Obama dropped that down to about $480 billion. So cut the deficit tremendously. Again, this is not a matter of opinion. This is a fact. You guys say you care about the deficit. If you do, you'd have to say on that issue, Obama's better than George W. Bush. Period. How about just private sector jobs in general? These guys say, hey, that's what we're all about. We don't care about the public sector. That's government jobs. We hate those kinds of jobs. We want capitalist jobs, private sector jobs, free enterprise. Okay, well, Obama created over 12 million private sector jobs. How did George W. Bush do? He net lost 646,000 private sector jobs. Again, according to your own standard that you say you believe, Obama is significantly better. And then also, you have two ridiculous wars that apparently never end and didn't accomplish anything, and if anything, made terrorism worse. There are more terrorists now than there were when we started the war on terror. So it was just an abject failure. One country we know, you literally attacked the wrong country. It had nothing to do with 9/11. So again, this idea of, oh, he's the worst president. No, you're just a clown if you think that and if you say that. And it just blows my mind how much this political party has chosen to live in a fact-free world. And that's the only way in which they can make themselves sleep at night and feel comfortable. And the massive irony is, these are the people that say, the Democrats are too emotional. Oh, bleeding heart liberals, they can't take hard truths. No, you can't take hard truths. And the reality is, President Obama, even by your favorite standards, is a much better president than George W. Bush.